place where we took pictures is Kunjangjang. Kunjangjang is the throne hall. Important things were held in here. Kunjangjang is such as court officials' audience with king and reception for a foreigner. Kunjanmun Gate, the entrance to the throne hall enclosure, was where the king and his officials gathered for weekly meetings. The king faced the south, sitting on a throne installed in the middle part of Kunjanmun Gate, and the officers lined up in the Hongnaemun Gate enclosure to offer their formal greetings. In other words, Kunjanmun was not simply a gate, but the place where political activities began.
This is Sajongjeon, council hall where the king routinely discussed national affairs with his court officials. Sajongjeon was the place where the king handled state affairs and studied Chinese classics with his civil servants in normal times. The quarters were also where he threw parties for his relatives and ministers and supervised qualifying examination for the civil service.
Gangneunjeon is the king's sleeping quarters, but sometimes official functions were held on the stone veranda. Hyanggomun Gate, built into the corridor behind Sajong Hall, leads to the living quarters. Gyeongbokgung has separate bedchambers for the king and the queen. Gangneunjeon Hall is the king's living quarters, and Gyotaejeon Hall, entered through Yanggimun Gate behind the king's quarters, is for the queen.
Thus, we introduce Gyeongbokgung. Although we don't explain about all of them, we think you could feel how Gyeongbokgung is wonderful! We recommend visit Gyeongbokgung personally. In fact, we thought overseas countries are more beautiful than Korea. But we recognize Korean culture is also beautiful.
Do it too. It's true. It's true. Do it too.